Hi there. Welcome back to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine. I have a What's on my desk today. I'm going to do a little bit of work, not a lot, but I'm back. I've been away. I'm back after a long trip home. My husband and I were able to get away on a lovely, lovely cruise. Oh boy, we got to rest and relax and not have to cook or clean or it was very, very nice. I must confess, sorry, I'm just getting comfortable here. Um, I must confess, we love cruising. It's for us, it's the ultimate in um, no work because literally your food's included. Nowadays, all your beverages are included. Everything is. It's like being at a resort in a phenomenal, gorgeous hotel that has a theater and a casino and you name it, it's got it. Spa, swimming pools, several. And then every morning you wake up in a different, beautiful port. So I sound like a commercial for cruising, but I must admit we love cruising. We've gone on cruises. We're fortunate. We've been able to get away every winter for many years now. But he needs it. I love it, but he needs it. The man I've yet to meet a man with the work stamina that my sweet husband has. I'm gonna have to tidy that up. Anyhow, long story short, I was away, so in case anyone was thinking, where's Chatterbox Catherine? I was away. I was laying around, not working on my tan because I have Irish ancestors and my skin. This is about a tan for me. And without sunscreen, I'm about the color of the ends of these scissors. So I gave up worrying about tans years ago. I'm going to get to work on a few little things here. We're still working on this fella. It's beautiful. Oh, I love this. Love this book. So I'm going to do a few more little things. I'm going to put some pockets into him, and then most of the ephemera, this is just the block. In case you haven't been following along, that's the text block. I've already removed it and fortified the spine. So we're going to work on some more ephemera. I've got pockets prepared, but I haven't put them in yet. So, and good news. I found my 1-inch masking tape. And of course, it was in the laundry room, which makes sense because I only do laundry in the laundry room. I don't know why it was in there. Who knows? I tend to put masking tape on my wrist when I'm working on things. And then I obviously went into the laundry room to do something, took off the masking tape. It was in the laundry room. So let me put that away. There we go. Alrighty. And you know what else I've done? Because my past, I think 3 videos, I've gone over time and my phone has cut me off. And of course, I don't know when it cuts me off. So I've set up an alarm that's going to go off at 30 minutes because my phone will cut me off at 38 minutes. So hopefully that solves my chattering on and on problem. Now, something I do when I get to this stage of my mess, and I literally walked away from this mess, locked the door of the house, and left. and off we went and laid around the pool or laid around on our balcony, and well, the rest is history. Anyhow, I eventually get to the point where my desk is a mess, and I have started making ephemera, journaling cards and bookmarks and such. And so I hang on to these boxes, a few of them, not every single one. These are just boxes from when I've gone thrifting and I've purchased stationery or sometimes cards, that sort of thing. Sometimes handkerchiefs will still be in their box when I buy them. So I usually will just start a box and start putting in my finished ones so I can get an idea. And I usually have an idea of how many I like to make per size of book, because I would like to go overboard, but a book cannot accommodate it. And plus, I feel like it takes away the fun from inspiring whoever the new owner is to start doing this too, to start making their own journaling cards and their own ephemera, especially because I send along a goodie envelope to get you going. Anyhow, so these are done. These are ready to go for journaling. There's my long trip home, the knight on his way, a little journaling card. More. These ones are from that book that I ripped out the end papers, and I was able to make quite a few. Now there should be one more somewhere. No, I'll look for it. So we've got a few. I love how that turned out. That's the first page of chapter 1 of the original text block. And I think that turned out really nice for journaling on. That knight looks very, very dapper. And here's another one I've used. There was a poem that was in the opening of chapter 7 from the Talisman. So I used it all from the book. And then there's journaling space on the back. So I'll put that aside, and that helps me keep track of what I've made. And then I'm going to get started on a few things. I did something that I shouldn't have done. I thought I was ready to do it, and I shouldn't have done it. I got all my signatures sewn in to prepare to put into the cover, and I wish I hadn't done that because, oh, let me take that out and put that in my box, because it has interfered with my, oh, there's the other part of those from that one page. So I was able to get 4 things. My mind is really scatterbrained. That's the 4 things from that one page. Just shows you what you can get out of one end page from a book. And I got 3 journaling cards and a pocket. Yay. Anyhow, I wish I hadn't done it, but I did, and I can work with that because at least it's not glued into the cover yet. I can still sort of work with just this because it's floppy and mushy and easily workable. So anyhow, I'm going to get started today. Actually, there's something I want to show you, so I might as well get started there. Over here, I ordered on Etsy, so I want to give her shop a little plug because she was very, very good to work with. Michelle from Vintage Buffalo Girl. And I'm going to put a link down in the comments below here. I purchased some card catalog cards from various libraries that she had for sale. I purchased 2 packages, so this is extra thick because I purchased 2. Her prices were very good. And I like to say very fair because as a person who resells as well, the seller needs to make some money. They do all the footwork of finding this good stuff. So, and yet the buyer needs to get a deal because then we're going to do things with these. So there's sort of balance in everything. And I like when I can find sellers that I believe is fair. I don't mind paying more. She's earning a living. And I think her prices were very fair. And I'm very happy with the cards. I got a nice variety. She sent me a lovely variety of different, there's music in here, there's children, there's anyhow, very happy. And I did find one that I'm going to make into a journaling card, so we'll get started on that. So I will put Michelle's link to her Etsy shop down below. Go take a look, go have a visit and see if there's anything you like. Certainly for me, I had good service. She was good about replying to, I had a few questions, and she was very good about replying to my questions, and then shipping came very timely. So very good. Let's get started. So I found one that I thought sort of appealed to my knight in shining armor because it is the theater in Middle Ages. So I thought, it said history and medieval on it. And I thought that was cool. And I'm going to leave it as is. It's taking all the strength I've got in the whole wide world not to ink these edges. But I'm not going to because I think this is lovely just the way it is. I can't find a year for the book. Oh, 1978. All right. I was 18. And I think I'm going to put this little fella right around here. Now I'm trying to decide whether I want to put a little bit of thread or something. Not thread, duh. A little bit of lace, or maybe a little, no, that would cover up too much. Maybe, you know, like a, sort of like when the fair maiden throws her handkerchief kind of thing. So I'm trying to think if there's something I want to, just a little extra detail, or even maybe a little bit of, I wish that was silver, because then it would be like the metal of the knight in shining armor. But gold's not bad. Oh, this has a bit of silver in it. But it looks too new. That's a little bit smaller. See, nothing gets wasted. I saved that. There's a little hunk. What else have I got? Gee, I like that velvet, and that reminds me of a beautiful, elegant dress that the fair maiden might have worn. And just jazz him up as if he's going into jousting to win the hand of the fair maiden. No, I don't want to cover that up. But I think that velvet is too thick. No, I think I'm going to keep it simple. I think I'm just going to put our knight onto this card. Maybe I'll use some of this. Yes. I'm going to make a journaling card. And I chose, this is beautiful Japanese rice paper. My sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and niece went to Japan last year, and they brought me back two packets of beautiful, beautiful Japanese rice paper. This is the real deal. And they gave up precious space in their suitcases for me, and I appreciate it very much. So I chose some colors that I thought would look really lovely with the talisman. Nice, huh? Yeah, okay, that's what we're going to make use of. We're going to make use of some of this. All right. Let me get started. I'm also going to use this on something else. I just got it out because I thought, oh, I like that gold. All right. So we're sort of going to do two things at once then. We're going to work on this one and this one. Let me make some room here. That box is getting in my way. All right. So I'm going to trim this. I've already glued it down. I have never worked with rice paper extensively, so I wanted to, and taking care as to what kind of glue it's happy with. And I guess I should have done, oh my goodness, my new setup for my phone really gets it swinging, and I think I might have to go back to my old one. Anyhow, I'm off topic again. Way to go, Catherine. Anyhow, I really need to do more playing with this rice paper. I had tucked it away greedily, thinking, oh, this is just for me. But you know what? You can't do that. So I got it out again. I've got to share the love with the world, right? So I'm just going to make sure there's no lip there. And what I want to do is I want to make a tag for this. I've got a It looks like the gateway into a castle, a walled city, a medieval walled city. So I think I left myself more room because I had the option to do that when I tore this out of the book, but I think I'm going to take that off. And I can tell by the edging that I used this ruler to do it. So I want it all to match. Come on, thank you. I'm gonna save that. That's a perfect little rectangle. Okay. We just did a short cruise this time. We only did 5 days. We did one extra day the night before. We always go down the night before because we could possibly run into bad weather, and if they have to bump our flight to get down there, you could find yourself very sad if you miss the boat, literally miss the boat. So we've learned our lesson because of where we live up in Canada, that we know that in February there is the chance that you got to give yourself more time to get on the boat. And it's kind of exciting to get down a day early. And sort of, I don't know about you, but even on short flights for me, and it's a 2.5 hour flight for us to get to Florida. That 2.5 hours, I need a day to recover. And if I fly down, we have flown down the morning of a cruise successfully, but I find that the next day on the cruise, I'm useless. I want to stay in bed, and I'm useless. So now we find if we go down a day ahead of time, first of all, it starts the holiday sooner. And I'm just doing that little lip edge around the edge of this. We start our holiday sooner, so that's nice. But so a 5-day cruise was actually 6 days away, which was nice. We had a few sea days, which we love. We love just being at sea. There's nothing to do but lay around and relax and rest and swim and watch the ocean. We saw a sea turtle. We saw dolphins. A whole school of dolphins swam by. We have in the past seen whales go by. When we did a New England cruise, we saw whales come to the surface. We've seen stingrays. There we go. Anyhow, it was lovely. 5 days. We went to Key West. We love Key West. Key West is so nice. Let's see here. So I'm going to put you down there. And then a hole, and then, maybe I could make a word snippet for up there. We'll think about it. So that was nice to relax and rest, especially for my husband. And he just loves, he takes his binoculars, he hangs over the railing. A little too much for my liking, but there's no stopping the man. And he loves watching the ocean, watching other ships go by, watching the sea life, and watching the stars at night. He just eats that up. He's so happy. And I'm happy watching him be happy. We had fun in Key West. We've been to Key West so many times that he actually said this time, he said, see if there's a thrift store in Key West, and we'll go check out the thrift store. So we were actually on vacation in a beautiful tropical area, and what were we doing? Thrifting. I found one book. It's downstairs right now, so I'll show you later what I found. It's just the cover's not any good. It's a paperback, but it's a huge paperback, and it's about left-handed people. So it's very interesting. Boy, all the famous, talented, brilliant people who are left-handed. And my sweetie pie is left-handed. And we have, well, my daughter is left-handed. Of my husband's family, out of 4 children, 3 are left-handed, and his mother was left-handed. Yeah, there's lots of brilliant people who are left-handed. All right, that looks good. Turn you over. I'm just going to eyeball the center of this. Just doesn't have to be that. Junk journaling shouldn't have to be too hard, right? I'm still working on my other journal as well, and taping, but I'll put those tapes up later. That looks nice. Oh, love it. Okay. Wonder how much time I've got on my timer. Now that I've set myself a timer, I should see. Oh, jeepers. Time flies. I got like 7 minutes. I'm going to leave that be. I think I'm going to put a word snippet there. Let's get started on this fella. So I'm not going to ink that, but I am going to ink around the edge of him. He's from that book of medieval knights and castles that I found for like 99 cents. And you can't beat finding ephemera for 99 cents. The bags of already pre-cut, die-cut ephemera that you can buy at craft stores, I don't know, you've got to have some humdinger of a coupon to be able to get those for 99 cents. And you don't get the relaxing benefit of fussy cutting. Oh, he looks lovely. Now, I was going to do something with this, but I don't want to. I don't want to cover up these words. Boy. I wonder if I should put a circle tag on the end instead. There's a lady. See, it's too white. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to make some circle. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I'm gluing on top of that. I don't have my sea legs, my craft legs back yet, clearly. Don't want to use too much. Bare minimum so I can keep using this paper. I don't want much waste. Now, where is it? Where are you? Oh, you're way over there. You're going to make me stand up, are you? Okay. Turning you around. So I had my Etsy shop empty while I was away because I didn't want anything going on there, and I wasn't available to answer questions or that. The Wi-Fi is really sketchy on the ship. There we go. So, but if you're interested, I still do. I think I've got 3 journals still available in my shop right now. If you're ever feeling like you want to go take a look, feel free. And if not, this one's going to be available whenever it's done, hopefully this week. I'm just doing that little edge there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put just a pretty little tag there, like that. So if I put it into a pocket, that'll look nice. All right, let's get you. Now, where do I want you to go, sir? I think I just want you there so I've got as much of this still showing. I was looking at this. Boy, they could really be replicated. I mean, this is the real deal. But for anyone who doesn't want to have to buy real ones, I think you could safely use an index card and punch a hole in the bottom and replicate some library cards. I don't even know if I'm in camera or not. Forgive me if I'm not. But of course, as I always say, I am not Steven Spielberg. I tape with my phone and don't know what I'm doing. Come on. There you go, sir. Not you. Down there. Ah, you look very handsome. Yeah. Again, I'm just eyeballing. By guess and by golly. There, that's nice, and that leaves lots of journaling space on the back of that card. At first I thought I was going to make a pocket out of this, but then I thought, no, that's good journaling space. That looks nice. Okay. Nice. And since I'm on gold overload right now, let's use some more gold. There goes my alarm. That means 30 minutes, which means I have 8 minutes till I self-destruct. There we go. All right, we'll finish this. Oh, it's nice to go away. So nice to come home. I did miss my little studio. I missed my family. I missed my little house, my little town. I missed my mom. I am going to go see her as usual on Tuesday. I go other days of the week too, but Tuesday is the day because I do her hair. So if I went tomorrow, that means I'd have to go 2 days in a row, and it is a bit of a drive to get there. So I'd rather save my other day for maybe Thursday or Friday. So tomorrow I'll get my laundry done, and then Tuesday I will go do her hair because she gets it washed. Oh, that looks nice. So there we go. We got 2 tags done in half an hour. Those look nice. I'm going to put a word snippet there. I think I'll turn off the camera and find an appropriate word snippet. Look how handsome he looks. And that nice rice paper there. If I put it on an angle, you can see how beautiful that shimmery gold looks with the blue. I love it. Well, thanks for visiting, listening to me chatter on. I'll probably completely repeat myself in the next one because I'm going to turn the camera back on. I still have more work to do. I have pockets to put in. So hopefully we'll see you soon then. Thanks for visiting. Bye.